We're going to be doing something a little bit different today. I'm going to be going up against Twitch chat, just reading the comments while I'm watching Navi versus Spirit from the finals at Blast, and just kind of explaining why pro players do some of the things when everyone in the chat is question marking and omega lolling. Let's get into it. So the first round here is Jail's going to be in this clutch here, and he goes into the smoke. And now watch what he's going to do here.
These moments it's been tough, but does he catch them off guard? He goes underneath. It's a wild spray.
Jail unfortunately loses this clutch in the 1v2, and of course Twitch chat is question marking. They're like, why would you ever shoot at the smoke randomly? He's gonna hear this first jump, so he hears him jump the first time, and then he hears the second jump, which is gonna be on the wood. So he's giving like a sound cue on the wood, and Shiro's actually 22 HP. He could very easily die if just one of these shots hits him. Unfortunately, Shiro just moves to the right. Jail didn't get the kill on it, but I think that it was fine. I think I would have went for that as well. So he could have easily, got this kill on Shiro, fell back into the door if Magic started spraying right afterwards. I think he easily could have won that. So we have Donk and Shiro. They're going to be pushing up top mid. And Elige B, he's actually going to anticipate this. As for the flash from Bit, it's this really nice 2K. And since Elige got these 2 kills, especially killing Donk and Shiro, Shiro's Opper, Donk is playing mid B. They know that it's just Zontix at B. And you can see at upper B now, they want to start going. And because they want to go before Spirit does like any rotates, so before Chopper can rotate since he is the A rotator and get over towards B, this is the one point in the round where they know for sure that Zontix is alone. And they're going to start going before everything is kind of ready here. So Jail, he throws like an underhand flash. You can see that it goes a little bit far. Jail, he's doing the correct thing where he's coming out of a smoke. He's trying to spam into the corner. Unfortunately, he's just a little bit too far. Doesn't get the kill on it. And is still far away on this. Even Donk does like a little bit of like a shake here as Jail comes in, which I thought was funny. So Jail's doing an underhand flash, doesn't get the kill. And Donk is like, what's going on? He's like, how did you just get this kill? And now it's in a 3v3. So this round is a lot harder. And of course, like the chat is like, what's going on? And I agree. I think that they are rushing it a little bit. They could have just waited for IM to get a little bit closer, and they would have retained their advantage in this round. Magix is going to try to throw an HE. That's actually not going to hit Elige B, even though he only has 9 HP. Nice kill from Elige. Now this is Magix also with 1 HP trying to get a hero nade on Elige. Doesn't hit it, and now Elige gets the ace. So they save the round. Bit is going to be throwing the flashes for Wonderful coming out. Jumps out. And he gets mollied blue. Unfortunately, you see the smoke. He left-clicked it instead of right-clicking it, which is always really risky. And it goes over the Molotov before it's completely spread, so it doesn't actually put it out. And Wonderful's like, oh, crap. Can't really do much about that. Elige gets a nice trade. Of course, the chat going 1G, 1G, everything. And that one was actually a real 1G. So the main thing here is whenever you're a Molotov, left click a smoke onto a molly is obviously going to be a lot faster than if you right click it. So if you right click a smoke onto it, it's going to land a lot slower. Even if you put a molly down and you smoke like this, it's still going to be slower than if you're just going to be left clicking it. So if time is of the essence and you need to put down a smoke very quickly, then you should left click it. You just have to be very careful and make sure that it's in the middle. This reaction from Shiro when he gets this one tap on IM was really funny to me. Look at him, he's just, that's such like a confident like head nod to getting that kill, and he actually gets 2 really insane kills. So if you let all the T's with Glocks get on the side and you're playing behind double or elbow, it can not be the easiest fights. So that's what Shiro is defending against if anyone peeks. Shiro one taps Bit trying to peek out, and he's gonna get this kill as well. And those were nasty shots. You could just see in the face cam, as soon as he got that first one, he was feeling it. On this first one, gets a kill as he's strafing to the right. Even the second one, another one tap on top site. Holding pit, gets it in 3. Really nice round from Shiro. Tails like you can't really do much about that. They got out long. Crazy stuff is happening. Zontix is bringing the bomb back from T-spawn to B, and Chopper was lower. Zontix is reacting, and Chopper was playing as the lurker, so they have like an out of this round. As they're communicating here, Chopper's like, okay, I'm going to group up with you. We're going to both go out upper B. And as he's talking, he gets peeked. This is like a classic thing that happens, especially with IGLs, that you're just like explaining what to do and then you get peeked like that. So Zontix is playing a very slow round here. They don't actually know where he is. They're probably assuming that he was going to B, especially since Chopper was walking towards upper stairs. And what I thought was interesting was the crowd in this moment. As soon as you get close, I'll even up it a little bit here. You're going to hear the crowd start, showing a little bit of sound. So everyone's oohing. And as you're playing this round, it's actually interesting because from both players' perspectives, it seems like they're about to get the jump on one another. As he's clearing outside this door, that's when the crowd starts oohing. So as he's crouching across, the crowd is oohing. So he thinks that he's probably about to kill someone in the side that's looking at mid. He's probably assuming, okay, one guy's probably out here just like looking at mid. And JL, from his perspective, he's like, okay, I'm either about to kill this guy or one of my teammates is about to die. He probably assumed that it was him. But I always think it's interesting when you're thinking about the crowd and like how it's like influencing stuff. So he's about to get Molotov'd out in a second here. And like I was saying before, left clicking a smoke is the fastest way that you're going to be putting it out, so you take as less damage as possible. Zontix is here. He's making sure that he can't move on the left, and they have no way to actually get Elige B out of here. Now you could say that he could start spamming anywhere here, but let's just say that Zontix starts spamming right in this corner. If Elige B is actually right here behind the car, then he can just do a swing and he can just kill Zontix trying to spam. So it's actually not a very easy solution of what Zontix should do in this situation. So as Elige is in the corner, Ema is going to throw a Molotov to try to help. Wonderful throws a flash over. So everyone's trying to help Elige B because he knows that they know that his smoke is about to go away. Zontix is sitting behind all of this stuff. And as Zontix is waiting, he unfortunately dies. That's why sometimes, like, when I see people being like, you know, this guy's so dumb, why is he not spamming? I'm just like, dude, it's not that easy. You shouldn't just like spam like the smoke. Elige B could just like peek at any timing that he wants, and it's definitely not easy. There's actually a really interesting second part of this round. So right now they're going for this NOA boost because, as you can see, this smoke, I believe they re-smoked on this round, and the smoke isn't a perfect one. Sometimes it goes to the top of the door, sometimes it doesn't go to the top of the door. I'm not really exactly sure. If you know why, please let me know in the comments. So as this smoke is going away, this is kind of when it gets more dangerous. Spirit, they wait out the smoke. Shiro's posted from top mid, and they're going to get a flash out mid to clear this. But you always want to make sure that somebody is anti-flash. I usually like to like look a little bit to the right, so I'm able to dodge a flash if it's coming. Because usually like flashes, they'll either, you know, land like right here or a little bit past the door. You can kind of just like aim like a little bit more to the right where it's still kind of quick for you to just like turn back and just shoot very quickly. As soon as you flash, it's kind of your responsibility to deal with the guy that's like on the bottom coming out. Emo was able to dodge the flash and he's able to see that no one's peeking. And now they know. And very, very hard situation after that because nobody actually peeked with that flash, even though the chat's going crazy about it. On Dust 2, you have to make risks. The doorway here kind of cuts off rotates, and especially with ops. Ema, he throws a smoke, it's 20 seconds, and he knows as soon as he throws this smoke that he has to get behind it. If he doesn't get behind it, then the angles are actually just way too hard for him to win. Ema has to, you know, smoke this and start running up. And now Spirit, they're going to start going across. They even HE the smoke, which was very nice. I love this feature of CS2 that you can nuke open the smokes here. He dodges the flash very well. Gets the kill on Donk. Unfortunately, doesn't get the second kill. That was pretty much like the best thing that could have happened. So on this round, we're going to have Spirit doing a B pop, and we have JL all by his lonesome. He hears the nades start coming over. He smokes. Donk is throwing this initial flash that's going off the wall. JL dodges it, which is very nice. He sees this flash coming, and he chooses to try to shoot at the smoke instead of like dodging it and going to the right. Unfortunately, he's not able to kill them while he gets blind. And of course, the chat is, you know, OMEGALULing and everything. Sometimes it's honestly just a gamble in terms of like what he's expecting. So he sees this flash being thrown, and one of his choices is to do what he did, and he tries to kill the guy coming through, because a lot of the times you can get that first kill, you can be blind, and then you get this completely straight line of just killing everyone in the tunnels here. If he waits for the flash, he throws this flash, waits for it to pop, and then goes, which is kind of what ended up happening. And as you can see, he throws the flash and he doesn't go. So this is one of the situations that can happen. They can throw the flash and they wait for it to pop and then they go. And what JL's playing for, he sees the flash that's coming and he obviously understands this. If he tried going with the flash, then JL would have killed that guy and he would have got really nice, you know, spray straight line on everyone else that's coming through. And yeah, unfortunately, everyone else in this round kind of just gets mowed down. We have Wonderful that's playing at the ledge with Ema close. So they have the op. They don't really have any utility on this round. Their money got completely broken from losing all the guns in the last round. And that was his smoke. They have like no util now at A. There's nothing left at A that they can really do here. And now he has to walk away while the smoke's going away. And unfortunately, Wonderful is going CT, and he's going to look for his own opening. Wonderful, he's going for this kill where you go CT and you try to get this little gap kill here, trying to find any opening because he knows that the team's money is really shot. They don't really have like a good chance of just holding against like a full execute. So Chopper's kind of faking mid. He sees Wonderful. That's when the Spirit players here are going to speed up Cat. And he spots them. And I think that his fatal mistake, while knowing that Wonderful is in CT, is trying to get to Goose. You simply just cannot get to Goose in time if they try running on you. And because they saw Wonderful, they're going to be just chasing up Cat. If you know that the op is in CT, you want him to have to take these fights. Like an op taking these fights are pretty hard. Playing high shot angle against AKs just running across, your chances of getting any multi-kills is really low. That's why Spirit is speeding up here, because as soon as they know that, they're going to want to like throw Molly CT, they're going to throw Flash to CT as they're running across here, because they don't want Wonderful to run up CT and get into these really hard angles where he can take one shot, takes another shot, he's still going back, and he gets a third kill. So they want to avoid this as much as possible. That's why you see Spirit instantly start speeding up. I would agree with Twitch chat. I think that was a little bit of a fatal mistake, but honestly, the round was very difficult. Wonderful does get this really sick shot on CT. Shiro gets a rotate kill on JL, and everyone kind of just falls. Very difficult. And it's not like it was the biggest mistake in the world. It's just a very small thing that kind of just cascades into, we already had bad money, the guns were bad, no more util, they saw Wonderful. All these things are just happening at the same time. As we see in this game, there's like a lot of really small things that kind of can just go bad and just make you lose the round for it. And now, 2v4, there's not really much they can do. Shiro gets a very easy kill on Bit, and Elige coming from long. Not really much that you can do here from Alexi's POV. You got an MP9, no nades, too many angles to clear, and Donk gets a very easy kill on him. Hope you guys enjoyed me watching this game with Twitch chat and kind of explaining some of the reasons why people do things and explaining the OMEGALULs and the question mark, because sometimes it does look like, why would that player do that? Like, what was he thinking type stuff. And I kind of want to do something like this more in the future, so let me know in the comments if you liked it, and make sure you give a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.